To come to a private meeting with a group of men who are connected with the intelligence world that are believers, but are still have very high security clearance. These are legit, true men of God that are still connected to Washington and even this current administration and all branches of military. And they literally told us, we had a sitting congressman from Missouri. He called into that meeting as well. That was just for pastors. And this is what he said. On speakerphone, this sitting powerful member of Congress said, "Are the pastors listening to me?" I'm getting chills right now because this happened to me. He said, "Are the pastors in the room listening to me?" And I said, "Yes, sir, we are here." And he said, "Listen to me. Go and tell the church they are not ready for what is coming. The narrative that is coming, what they are going to say is going to be like nothing you can even imagine. They are preparing to tell us that they are from another dimension, that they are our creator, and that these beings, these aliens, or whatever you want to call them, they were the ones that seated us here. There is no such thing as God. Jesus was invented by them. The Bible was invented by them." And begin to just say, listen, prepare the people for what is coming because they're not.
If the aliens planted the scriptures, every verse in Deuteronomy and the whole entire Old Testament would have not gave glory to Christ. Stick with me, just the first 10 verses. I'll show you in Deuteronomy 20. You'll know the only adoption that's coming is the rapture of Jesus Christ. Check this out. 20 verse 1. When you go out to battle against your enemies and see horses and chariots and be people more numerous than you, do not be afraid of them, for the Lord your God is with you, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt. Jesus Christ, who delivered us from sin, the land of Egypt, going to be returning with thousands of angels behind him. And we're going to be raptured with him, and we're going to be on his team with him. So it shall be when you are son, verse 2, when you are on the verge of battle, that the priest shall approach and speak to the people. Christ is going to speak to us. We're going to do battle with him. When the nations all surround Israel against them, then Christ will return and we will do battle with them. Christ is going to do all the work though. Verse 3, and he shall say to them, "Hear, O Israel, today you are on the verge of battle with your enemies. Do not let your heart faint, do not be afraid, and do not tremble to be terrified because of them." We have no reason to be afraid. Christ, who created this world, is going to finish it and going to start the new heaven on earth. For the Lord your God is he who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you. And once again, Christ is going to do all the work. In heaven, we're going to be judging the angels. That's what this life was for, to train us to judge the angels, as Apostle Paul said. But when it comes to the nations surrounding Israel, against Israel and against the Christians, Jesus Christ is going to take care of that for us, and very quickly with one word, the sword of his mouth. Verse 5, then the officers shall speak to the people, saying, "What man is there who has built a new house and has not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man dedicate it." So many in that day who took the mark of the beast, they will flee to the mountains. Okay, they're gonna be more afraid of Jesus Christ than the wrath of the Antichrist, who slays people because they didn't take the mark of the beast. They're gonna be more afraid of this appearing of Christ. Verse 6, also, what man is there who has planted a vineyard and has not eaten of it? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man eat of it. Once again, returning to the house. Verse 7, and what man is there who is betrothed to a woman and has not married her? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in battle, and another man marry her. Remember, Christ said in Matthew 24, in those days, it's better to be unmarried and to not have children in that day. Okay, not that it's now, because this event, it could be 40 years from now, and 40 years of life is worth it. Okay, even 10 years of life is better than no life. Okay, when you put God first, this life is more fulfilling and gives all glory to Christ. Then 10 years of life is always worth it. And what man is there who's, okay, verse 8, the officers shall speak further to the people and say, what man is there who is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go return to his house, lest the heart of his brethren faint like his heart. So the return of Christ, the believers are the only ones not going to be running. We're going to be expectant of Christ, okay? And everyone else is going to be running, but they're not going to escape. And so it shall be, when the officers have finished speaking to the people, that they shall make captains of the armies to lead the people. So in the New Jerusalem, like I said, we're going to be judging the angels. And verse 10, when you go near a city to fight against it, to proclaim and offer a peace to it. Remember, there's going to be a peace treaty before the return of Christ, before the tribulation. It shall be if they accept your offer of peace and open to you, then all the people are found, and it shall be placed under tribute to you and serve you. Everybody's going to be against the Christians. And we're going to be under servitude. Remember, if the world is against you, it's a badge of honor, because the world was against Christ first. Alright, verse 12. Now if the city will not make peace with you, but war against you, then you shall besiege it. So, after 3.5 years of peace, the Antichrist is going to wage war against the Jews and the Christians. And then Christ is going to return, besiege it, and just take the whole world. It's going to be a heaven on earth. And when the Lord your God delivers it into your hands, you shall strike every male in it with the edge of the sword. Christ is going to destroy every non-believer with one word. You think Noah's Ark was bad? The global flood was bad? There's not going to be any unbelievers in the New Jerusalem. Okay? And people always ask, how could God be so terrible in the Old Testament and not in the New Testament? He's going to do even worse. He's going to destroy every non-believer after the tribulation for the new heaven and the new earth. And that's the only way we can have peace. And it's still not terrible, because he's giving you plenty of time. Christians are telling you over and over again to repent and that this time is coming, but you're not listening. So, if you are not listening. Okay, I said the first 10 verses, so let's end there and we continue tomorrow. Subscribe so you can see tomorrow's videos of the last 10 verses, Deuteronomy 20. Have a good one.